got free hugs? Free hugs?
Of course I am.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, guys.
You are the hero of this story.
Oh, thank you. Good job. Appreciate it.
That was a good one. Your heart was in that hug.
That's the way it should be.
Con una recta famosa, vamos a acelerar, allá por la ruta rosa, vamos a acelerar.
Chica la migra, chica la migra, No tengo trono ni reina, ni nadie que me convenga, pero sigo siendo el rey.
It's been peaceful all day, and then things just took a really interesting turn right now. We'll see how the rest of the night goes.
There are thousands of us in the streets. If they think this is safer,
Just cause I'm from the CPT, police force. But I'm peaceful because you're a fucking weak bitch.
Okay.
We're out here to peacefully fight for our constitutional rights, not to hurt anyone, and just to fight for the people who right now can't fight for themselves.
You get scared when you approach them?
I'm shaking right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You just feel like at any point that
I mean, I was here on Sunday and I got tear gassed and I got shoved and I got hit with batons by police when I wasn't doing anything, just exercising my right to free speech. So it is scary to think that at any moment they could hurt me, and I've seen it happen, so.
Don't run, don't run, don't run. Hey, you guys should leave. You should leave. Well, things went sideways. The police just out of nowhere started shooting at everyone. And so people are upset because as they're chanting behind me, it's a peaceful protest. All right, lean your head back. Open your eyes, let it in. Don't rub it though. Here, let me get it off your nose. All right, you good? Yep. Don't rub it, all right? Just let it air dry. Senora, don't rub it. Okay, just press it like that. Okay? Yeah. If you rub it, it'll burn. So just use that and press it. You need water? You need water?
Tear gas solution.
Oh, I don't have any. Let me see. What's got some?
The guy that says medic right there.
Just follow my. I'll walk you there. Just don't rub your eyes, because it'll spread it on your face.
Yeah. Is it hand us? I can hear
Here, right here. Oh, you got some.
I got you.
Cool. What'd they get him with? One of those explosives in his hand?
Yeah.
Word to the wise. I know sometimes people see on videos where you see people grab those explosives that the police shoot at people and they pick them up and throw them back. Don't do that. When the police shoot those canisters of CS gas, these things are thick aluminum explosives, and that's why you saw a homeboy with his finger all bleeding and the other guy with his head bleeding. It comes from canisters like this. And I gotta go. Don't run! Is this your kid? Is that your kid? You guys should leave. The police are gonna move people in. Go that way. Yes. Go that way. Hurry up. Yeah. Don't run! Oh, shoot. Go. Leave with the Nino. Police are coming this way. They're shooting gas. Yeah. You should probably leave because everyone's going to run. I don't want him to get hurt, okay?
Thank you.
See.
There's fucking kids over here! There's fucking kids in this fucking crowd, you pieces of shit!
Fuck you! Here we go.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, man. Thanks for being out here.
Of course.
They're shooting at us again.
Who cares? Let them shoot. Stop throwing shit! I see something. Who the fuck is throwing shit at them?
Dude, who the fuck is shooting us, man?
So what? Fuck them, dog. Who the fuck are you, homie? You're with them.
Go fuck yourself, man.
No.
You're with them. You're in the fucking city.
Guys, chill.
Where are you from?
It's all good. No,
Where the fuck you from?
homie, it's all
No,
good.
it's not.
It's
no,
all
it's
good.
not. Don't throw shit. You better not throw shit.
He's not
If
throwing.
I see any of you motherfuckers throwing shit,
my boy.
I swear to God.
You good?
So bad.
You good?
Yeah, I am good. No, those guys are like, there was a guy who took a video of me, and now there are a few of those folks coming after me.
I see.
They're good people. They're afraid of their lives. They're not doing nothing wrong.
Give me your hand, bro. Hey, yo. Give me your hand. I got you.
Appreciate you, my boy.
No problem. You good?
Too fast for it.
Oh, hurry up.
I'm too fat.
Go right there. Go right there.
Go that fast.
Yeah. He'll take your bag. He'll take your bag. Here, that's his bag.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep. They're trapped down there, too. They're shooting at us from there.
Stop!
You guys good?
Yeah. We don't know where to go.
Huh?
We don't know where to go.
They're trapping people down there. It's better to walk with the mob right through here. Go through there. Because they're coming in. Yep. Just keep your hands up so they don't trip. Guys, keep your hands up so they don't shoot.
I'm glad you're safe.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you made it out of there. Is that your blood or someone else's?
My friend's blood.
Yeah.
My friend's blood, man.
Good on you,
I
Sam.
knew her since we were fucking 12 years old, dog, and we were out here just minding our own business, and they shot her in the head. One of those fucking beanbags, close fucking range, split her fucking head open, and they waited fucking 20 minutes. 20 fucking minutes before they decided to put her in a fucking cop car and take her somewhere because she started getting lightheaded.
Are you guys Army or Marines?
Army.
Army? You guys all seem to have really good attitudes. Thanks for being out here.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate you. It's too many of them. It's too many of them, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
You leaned over, homie.
Look at how many of them it is. It's not worth it, bro. Way too many. Way too many of them. You good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. What the fuck wrong with you?
Wait, are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh, fuck my leg. Oh, they shot my leg.
Yo, we got an hour before curfew and then shit.
These fools are not the one getting shot at, bro. I just got fucked.
Medic, come right over here. Over here, out of the way, please. Can we get right here? Over here and over there.
Sure. So it's better to go with the traffic?
Double shooting people already. Like literally on this wall.
Like as you're going down.
So what did it look like this way?
I'm checking
Really?
it out. But like literally, there's cops on that wall.
On that side?
Yeah.
So then they're coming from that way too, trying to kettle people.
Trying to get
We're better this way then.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We have friends down there on the hill.
Yeah. Hey yo, I wouldn't do that right here, guys.
Yeah, I hear you.
They're coming through right now. Guys, we gotta move. Let's go.
Shame on you!
Let's get home safe, guys. Come on. Let's get home safe. Come on. Hey, we don't want nobody to get hurt. Come on. We don't want nobody to get hurt. Come on. Please.
It's past curfew in Los Angeles, so I needed to move outside of the protest area in order to safely make this video tonight. I felt like I needed to make it right now because I'm just feeling so heavy-hearted about the way that peaceful protesters were treated today by law enforcement. It was uncalled for and unnecessary. It was a peaceful protest all day. I arrived there at 9:30 in the morning and I marched from the tail end of that protest to ensure that people were not impeding traffic in a way that was causing any sort of conflict or violence. If you understand anything about my work as the Free Hugs Project, I make sure that when protests are taking place that people police themselves. If they're not breaking it out into fights, I'll usually step in and break up fights where necessary. We try and make sure that people aren't destroying property. None of those things happened today. It was a peaceful protest. People were singing, they were dancing, they had their children and their families out there, and for no reason, it just seemed like at exactly 4 o'clock, LAPD and the sheriff's office moved in on protesters and just started shooting pepper balls and tear gas grenades and CS gas canisters that were really hurting people. I had never seen so many people get violently hurt by law enforcement when it was unprovoked. The protesters did literally nothing to have warranted that level of chaos that took place today. It almost felt like it was retaliation for the way that rioters behaved on June 6th last week. But this was not a riot. It was a peaceful protest, and it was unnecessary. So the goal of this video is my hope that the LAPD Chief of Police, Jim McDonnell, will be willing to take a meeting with me next week to talk about better de-escalation tactics that should be used with protesters. We already know that under this current political climate, there are going to be ongoing protests that are taking place, and protesters should not be treated the way that they were treated today. I also hope that Sheriff Robert Luna of the LA Sheriff's Office would be willing to meet with me about better and safe methods of engaging with protesters on the front lines. You have to show compassion and understand that people are hurt, people are scared, people are concerned about what is taking place with all of this immigration stuff and how it affects their families. And so to go out there and try and exercise their First Amendment right to peacefully assemble, which is exactly what they were doing, they don't expect to be shot at. They don't expect to be hit with rubber bullets, kicked by horses. And I watched all of those things happen today, and it was just breaking my heart having to see that. I don't understand how these officers can see that there were kids in the crowd and they were just shooting indiscriminately, didn't know or care who they were hitting, just firing off into the crowd. And even if these projectiles didn't hit anyone directly, which they did, as you'll see in this video right now, but even if for some reason it didn't, when you start to shoot into a crowd like that, you know from crowd control that when there are that many people there, that people are going to trample over one another and get seriously hurt. And the job of law enforcement is to maintain law and order and levels of civility and safety, and it just seemed like all of that was thrown out of the window today. There was just no care or regard for human life. And that is the reason why people are protesting all over the country in the first place, is because the lack of decency in how immigrants are being treated. We understand that these things have been going on since the Biden administration. Immigrants have been getting picked up since the Obama administration, long before then, probably even in greater numbers than what's happening under Trump's presidency. But it's the lack of humanity, the lack of compassion, the lack of care in how it's being done today that is causing so many people all over the country to take to the streets about these issues. And I feel like it's only going to continue to escalate when people have to realize that law enforcement doesn't seem to care or utilize any sort of compassion when you're going in and engaging with these people. And so I'm begging, please, this is a request to sit down with the police chief, the LAPD sheriff, even bring the head of ICE, and let's sit down and talk about how better methods can be used to treat people with decency and humanity so that people don't have to be so afraid in their day-to-day life about ICE coming in or police coming in and separating their families in such an aggressive manner. We literally saw it unfold today, how it just seemed like there was no care, no regard for these families that were out there on the front lines. It tore my heart apart to have to see that. When it was peaceful, people were singing and they were dancing and they were celebrating their culture, only to just out of nowhere at exactly 4 o'clock, police come in so heavy against peaceful protesters. I don't understand it. I was hit with CS gas and pepper spray while trying to separate police from shoving people unnecessarily, from knocking people over and just not caring. It wasn't the army that was doing it. They were there. They were peaceful. They were being respectful to the protesters. I don't know if I saw the Marines out there. I don't even know if the National Guard was out there. What I mostly saw were Army uniforms, sheriff uniforms, and LAPD. homegrown. You guys are from right there in that community. These weren't Kent Pendleton Marines coming up there and treating Los Angeles citizens a certain way. Robert Luna, from what I read, you came up from East LA. Those are your own people. You come from a family of Mexican immigrants. These are your own people that are being treated that way, and you're the sheriff. It blows my mind how you could treat people like that. I came up from South Central Los Angeles, is where I was raised. And so to be out there today, it was a celebration of the culture from where I was raised. Granted, I live in San Diego now, so it was a drive up there today to try and make sure that peace was gonna be maintained there. I didn't expect that the lack of peace and the lack of civility was gonna come from law enforcement. So please, I'm pleading that you all would be willing to take this meeting with me so that we can come up with some ongoing strategies on when protests unfold over there. I will be the first person to race up there to make sure that whatever strategies that we can come up with in this meeting, that is the job and the role of a peace activist, is to figure out how can peace be maintained in these certain arenas, to have very clear objectives of here's some checks and balances that we need to go through. But to just come in and start having horses kick people for these canisters to hit people in the face, it blew my mind. I'm so frustrated seeing that. There were times I was practically moved to tears when I was out there today, seeing so many people hurt by their own law enforcement officers. For what? For what? Because they came out to protest. How many other cities got down like how you all did today? So again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to law enforcement at all. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Please check my body of work. Know that I sit down and I have conversations with police officers, with federal agents, with protest organizers. It's what I do. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but I do have to call a spade when I see it. In the same way that I would talk to a protester about, hey, that's not cool, you don't want to do this like this, is the exact same way that I should be able to talk to law enforcement officers to say, was that necessary? There are better ways, there are better tactics and methods that we can use when engaging with people. And I say we because I don't just expect you guys to solve the problems on your own. I expect that as a community, we could come together and try to help people police themselves. I do that. I step in, I break up fights. I am not afraid to go into these conflict areas to speak to people from the communities that I'm from. And that's anywhere in the country, whether it's a Black Lives Matter protest or today it being a immigration related protest. It's mostly brown and Mexican, Latino people out there today, and I still felt like one with the people because again, I grew up in Los Angeles. I'm from there. So please, I'll be sending out an email to both the police chief and the sheriff to hopefully schedule a meeting, and I really hope that you all will take this meeting with me so that we can just talk about how do we fix this? How do we make sure that just people are being treated with real human decency? It's part of the reason why the video that I put out the other day about people not disrespecting the flag, I believe in this country. And I believe that everybody should be treated with the same level of respect, regardless of what their immigration status is. And so as much as I want people to be proud of the flag, I want to feel proud of that flag. You'll see in the video, I don't even like seeing a flag being trampled on the ground because I love this country that much. But I don't love what I'm seeing. I don't love seeing people be treated the way that they're being treated right now. It's concerning. And I think that we have to do better. And so please, let's just do better, all of us. Whether it's the protesters, again, I am not in support of the way that rioters handled themselves on June 6th and were throwing rocks and things down on squad cars and seeing police officers afraid for their lives under the bridge. I get that, but this shouldn't have felt like retaliation today. And that's what it felt like, honestly. It felt like police were trying to retaliate for the way that they were treated on June 6th. But these weren't the same people. You have anarchists, you have agitators, you have agent provocateurs that are out there on June 6th causing all sorts of chaos. Watch the videos. It's young thugs, it's young punks that are out there doing stuff like that. It's not families, and it was families out there today that were being attacked in ways that, how come we have to do better?